Jhoulys Chacin finds himself in a real pressure cooker right now. He's going to have to rely upon his good stuff to get out of it.
And he's really sweating this one out. Runners now occupy. Swing sits this one pretty well. Deep right center. That's the second out of the runners on the move. Bradley scores. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen. They're going to go to the pinch hitter in this situation, trying to get that big hit to bring this runner home.
On at third base is Kemp. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line into right center. And that one to fall in, and the run will score.
Well, you just can't explain how valuable a pinch hitter is. A guy who can come off the bench cold and deliver a big hit.
And it's Howell batting. You got to credit this lineup at an important part of the ball game. They've come back to tie this thing up. What a time to do it.
Look here, we just saw quality at bat right there. That's some clutch hitting. They needed the big hit. They got it, and now we're tied. Well, 2 outs in the inning, you don't want to give a free pass. Make them earn it. As long as you keep it in the ballpark, it doesn't hurt you, but that walk can come back.
There he goes towards second. He is safe at second base.
Here's another look at the steal. He gets to second base sliding in hard.
And he didn't have much of a lead that time off first, but a really good jump.
Sometimes you tip off the pitcher with too big of a lead, so it worked in this situation.
And Carlos Gonzalez looks at that one for a ball. That'll even up the count. And with the walk surrendered as it was in the inning, you got to keep your composure now and not give in here.
Well, he certainly doesn't want to give up an extra base hit right now to allow that run to score, so the defense has got to be playing no double.
Here's a called strike in the inner half. Now 1-2.
Now two strikes on the hitter. They're a strike away from getting out of this jam with the game still tied.
Change up tough to lay off, but it's 2-2.
Well, he tried to change up right there, but it just stayed down and off the plate.
De La Rosa with the delivery. 3-2. Low and a bit outside for a ball. 3-2 now.
I went for the backdoor slider right there, but he laid off the pitch. Good eye.
The full count pitch. Up the middle. And it gets through. Not bad. 2 for 3 today. And he scores.
Well, you see the pitch down in the zone a little bit, but he got a good piece of wood on it and drives it.
What you like about that, Ed, is the discipline to keep your head in.
Well, I'll tell you what, he changed locations, went down to the zone. It's a solid piece of hitting.
And it's Troy Tulowitzki now.
You know, they're losing a little bit in the defensive department with this change. It may be geared more toward offense. It's just odd to make this move right now.
Took a called third strike in his last time up. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. And here's the first one. First pitch, fastball, 0-1. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. That'll do it as they put that one away. So they score a run, 1 hit, and leave a man on. The Rockies have gained the upper hand here. Morgan at the plate. Let's take a look here at how he's been mixing up his pitches so far in this game.
And what I've been noticing, guys, It seems like to me he's overusing his four-seamer.
You know, he seems to be ignoring his curveball today too, guys, and I don't get it. I mean, maybe he doesn't have the feel for it, but he needs to show it just to put it in the hitter's minds.
Oh for 3 to this point. And on second, one away. The pitch. Fastball misses away. 1-0. And that one's hit. Kept to field. 2 away.
I like this young guy, Carlos Gonzalez. He's got star written all over him. This is a situation calling for a star.
Had an RBI single his last time to the plate. The first pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, this one here was no doubt about it. The late break on that slider. I mean, what a devastating pitch, and the hitter just couldn't catch up.
Here's the delivery. And Carlos Gonzalez looks at that one for a ball. That'll even up the count. The 1-1. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. Now Carlos Gonzalez, he'll get to be selective here with a 3-1 count.
Well, this is your dream when you're in the on-deck circle before you go into the batter's box. If you can get the count to...
Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. Rockies 7, Dodgers 5. Bynum in the batter's box.
You know, Gary, I think you're losing a little something here. I don't think this guy's nearly as solid defensively as the one he's replacing, so interesting move.
And Matt Reynolds gets ready to throw. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. There's a slurve in there for strike 1.
Nobody out here in the ninth. You know what they're trying to do. They need to get somebody on and bring the tying run to the plate. That's absolutely critical because that will put pressure on the...
Hit up the middle. Oh, dive. Tulowitzki, he's got it. And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play.
One out here in the ninth inning. They still need 2, so they need to get people on and advance base runners. Do what they have to do to get runners in scoring position and hope they run into that clutch base hit here.
And it's Howell batting. 0 for 3 to this point. Here's the first pitch. A bouncing ball to shortstop. Picked up by Young. On to first, 2 away.
But their hope is dwindling right now. Down by 2, 1 out left to play with, and they're going to have to try to come up with some big hits right here to try to win this one, Gary.
Morgan at the plate. He homered earlier in the ballgame.
A couple of productive at-bats so far in this one, despite the fact they're losing. The base hit, driving in a run carry, then the home run as well. So he has swung the bat and done some damage.
Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
A fastball up in the zone like that, a pitch a lot of guys like to hit. He just couldn't swing the bat.
That one is going to miss. Low for a ball, 1-1.
Good spot there, just down a little bit out of the zone. Tried to get him to chase. He wouldn't go for it.
Plays off that one, just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is popped up on the left side. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
Hometown fans going absolutely crazy, and what a big win. A must-win sudden death baseball for the home team, and they get it done, and they live to play another day.
It's time now to recognize our player of the game. A performance that will be talked about for a while. Jolie's Chassis.
Well, great starting pitching usually leads to wins for your team, and he came through with a great one in this one. And that's basically the definition of what it takes to become the player of the game.
And they have done it. They have battled back, tied the series. Now there's one left.
And as youngsters, each one of these players thought to themselves about playing in a game just like they face tomorrow. They've got a chance at being a hero.
Thanks for being with us today. We hope you've enjoyed 2K Sports Major League Baseball. We wrap it up. I'm Gary Thorne with John Kruk, Steve Phillips, and our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you soon.